Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, October 28th, 2019, and this is Monday Morning Manifesting. Today we are going to be talking about self-sabotage. And when you come on, would you please let me know that you can hear me? Because sometimes my sound goes weird and I have to put my headphones in so you can hear me. So let me know if you can hear me when you get on. Give me a thumbs up or a comment so that I know. All right. Just checking something. All right, so last week we talked a little bit about excuses. I got a little emotional because I am very passionate about people living their purpose and not giving into excuses. Also, I mentioned the cruise in March. We still have some spots open on that, and so if you go to my website at thequeenofmanifesting.com, on the front page right there are the cruises. So if you just scroll down and click on the March cruise, there is an application or click here to register button, and it gives you all the information, and it gives me all the information I need from you, like your name, your address, your passport number, things like that. You can go on this cruise without a passport. It is still allowed, but you have to have a certified birth certificate, which means you can't just get a copy. Like you can't have the cute version that came from the hospital with your feet print, and you can't have a photocopy. It has to have the kind with the metallic seal on it, so it shows that it's an original document or original copy from the Bureau of Vital Statistics, so it's got to be official. So if you have that along with a valid driver's license and you are a citizen of the U.S., you have to be a U.S. citizen to not have a passport on the cruise, then you can still come without a passport. If you are getting a passport, you've got plenty of time. It only takes about 2 or 3 weeks to get one. So go ahead and apply for one if you want, because the line's faster if you have a passport when you are getting on and off the ship. So I don't see any comments yet. Hopefully you guys are hearing me. So let's talk about excuses and self-sabotage, because they go hand in hand. When you are self-sabotaging, you're also making a lot of excuses for why you're not doing things. And I'm actually making a quiz right now, so it's going to be fun, and it will be a scored quiz to tell you how badly you suffer from self-sabotage. So if you want to take that quiz, put in the comments me, and I will send you the quiz. Also, I'm actually going to start a self-sabotage challenge this week, and it's going to start today, sometime today. So if you want in on the self-sabotage quiz, also comment quiz in the comments. So that's my focus right now, is self-sabotage, because I have overcome so much self-sabotage. It's crazy. I'm still not there. I'm still not where I want to be, but I have made huge progress. And there's a fly in here bugging me, sorry. And so I want to share the things I've learned, because as I've overcome things, I've been like, oh, that's what was going on. And so I have a lot of really useful things to share about overcoming self-sabotage. So are you suffering from it? And I'll tell you the biggest ways you can tell if you're suffering from self-sabotage is you have these big goals, these big dreams, and you get really excited about them, and you do great at first. You get started and you're just killing it. You're on it and on it and on it. And then the most common thing I've ever seen of anything is you get sick. Now, as you know, I say that you manifest everything in your life. So yes, you manifest yourself getting sick because you are either tired because you're kind of overdoing it and your body is like, okay, you need to slow down and you're not doing it on your own. So we're going to make you sick. So you have to slow down. So that's one reason. That's one way you can self-sabotage with getting sick. And the second one is that you start to get too close to a level up and your subconscious programming says, you can only go this high. This is it. This is your limit. When you get here, we got to drag you back down, because if you get to this and then keep going, that's unknown. That's scary. We don't know what's up there. You might die, whatever. Your subconscious is crazy. It thinks that everything's going to kill you. And its number one directive is to keep you alive. So, and its number two is to keep you comfortable. So it could be uncomfortable. It could result in death somehow. And so it pulls you back down away from that goal. And the easiest way to do it for everybody is to get them sick. So when you are like, especially weight goals, I've noticed with weight goals, it's super common. People will be doing awesome on their diet, going to the gym, and then they'll get sick, and it will just, your progress will plummet. So look at how often you're getting sick. If that is a thing that you are suffering with frequently, then it's probably self-sabotage. So I'm not seeing any comments, which means probably there's comments coming on my account that I'm not gonna, that I can't see. So I'm just gonna log in really quick on my in another window and make sure that you guys comments get answered. So I'm opening another window really quick. Oh, there's all the comments. Okay, good. So apparently you can hear me because you're answering me. That's awesome. I think I'll just leave this window open so I can see your comments. Okay, so the quiz will be done soon, and then I will give you guys a link to that. And so the number one way to self-sabotage is to get sick. And the number two way, I don't know, maybe this is it or maybe it's not, is getting triggered at somebody. Getting triggered, getting mad, getting upset, getting in that negative emotional state that we all get in, and we all get the cranks. That is also super, super common, and it's super counterproductive to getting what you want. So if you find yourself getting triggered a lot or getting sick a lot, it's because your goals scare you, and they especially scare your subconscious mind. So that's what I see the most often, is either getting sick or spending too much time in trigger. So how do you stop getting sick and getting triggered? Well, you know how to not get triggered if you've been with me for a while, because I've done many episodes of Monday Morning Manifesting about keeping yourself, I've got the chart, the emotional chart. So anything in the bottom half is low vibration and anything in the top half is high vibration. So I've taught you guys lots of ways to stay above center. So if you need help with that, go to my podcast, because it's easier to search my podcast. Go to my podcast and search for how to stay out of trigger. Just go in and search trigger, or emotions, search the word emotions. But I'll give you a quick refresher. Number one is to do the 35 importances exercise, where you find the 5 to 12. He says 7. I like to say 12. Find the 7 to 12 things that are really important to you, that make you feel like you're winning, that make you feel like you're a good human and things are working out for you and you're feeling validated and awesome, right? So when you are experiencing validation in those things, you stay above the line easily. When you get violated in any of those things, you go below the line on the emotional scale chart. So do that for sure if trigger is a problem for you. And when you do that, you can take the anger, the emotion out of your response and look at it in a more clinical way and say, oh, that's what happened. That's how I got violated. Okay, well, here's what I need to do to not be violated again. And it actually is super helpful, and it takes the emotional charge out of your reactions. And then let me see. What was the other one I said? How to not get sick. How to not get sick. So one of the things I do to not get sick, and when I do get sick, it's because I've overdone it. I usually get sick after a trip because I don't schedule enough downtime before or after. And so my body's like, well, since you didn't schedule downtime, we're going to give you some downtime. So number one, schedule some downtime. Have some self-care. Take good care of yourself. And especially if you're going on a trip, or if you have a big project that's going to take a lot of energy from you and a lot of time and thinking and like a lot of interacting with other people and things like that, make sure you schedule in some self-care before and after. And if your subconscious mind knows, and I learned this recently, it's really awesome. I learned this from Gina Hallam. If your subconscious knows that on your schedule, like you literally have to schedule it, if on your schedule is downtime, me time, whatever, scheduled after your big thing is over, it will say, oh, okay, we're going 90 miles a minute now, but it's okay because when we're done, we have downtime scheduled in. And so your subconscious mind will allow you to go ahead and use up all that energy and get everything done that you need to without making you sick. It's crazy, but it works. So literally in your calendar, schedule downtime after a big event or project or something. And that's one of the things that can keep you from getting sick. Another thing that I love, manifesting, is to just say in your manifesto how healthy you are, and you don't have to focus on like not being sick, because that's the negative. So in your manifesto, focus on being healthy. So I've heard like some really good ones, like my immune system is fully functioning and keeps me healthy all year long. Or like one of my favorites is my body is 100% healthy and whole, and I release anything extra stored on or in my body with love and gratitude. And to me, that includes like viruses, anything that makes me sick at all, any kind of illness causing bacteria or viruses. I say I release quickly and easily with love and gratitude. So you can literally manifest yourself healthy if you focus on the being healthy part. Don't flip it and think, oh, I'm never sick, or oh, I avoid germs, or germs stay away from me, or whatever, because you don't want to ever mention the negative thing that you don't want. You want to keep it positive and focus on the good health and your immune system being awesome, and keeping everything in, what's the word, homeostasis, keeping your body in homeostasis or whatever. Okay, so those are two things to avoid the most common forms of self-sabotage: staying healthy, not getting sick, and staying happy or not going into trigger. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments, and I can see them in this other window that I've got open. Right now, I just see that everybody wants the quiz. So if there are new comments, I haven't seen any new comments yet. Oh, hang on, my husband messaged me. Let me see what he says. Oh, okay, it's not about the thing. Okay. It's not about my live. I thought maybe he was going to say, hey, I can't hear you. Okay, so next, what do I want to tell you guys about? Oh, so the self-sabotage course, I posted about it, but I haven't talked about it to you guys yet. So I'm actually going to do a self-sabotage course starting next week. I've got 2 courses. I have the How to Manifest Clients course. My first batch is ending this week, my first batch of students. And so I am ready to start the second round of How to Manifest Clients. And it's super fun. It's a lot of fun homework. So I will teach you through Facebook how to turn Facebook into a sales funnel, how to do that with a Facebook group. So I have a really specific system that I use that I have found to be super, super effective. So I will teach you how to do a value ladder, and that's how you take people from a total stranger all the way to like repeat loyal customers that are buying anything you put out because they see your value and they want to learn more from you. So I'll teach you that whole process along with the sales funnel out of Facebook. You don't have to buy ClickFunnels, you guys. You can. ClickFunnels is amazing, but you can do sales funnels with Facebook for free. You don't have to get ClickFunnels or spend the time learning it because it's a super steep learning curve, although I do love it. Also, I will teach you how to start a podcast, which is super fun. I'll teach you how to make an ebook, which is a lot easier than you might think. And I teach you how to make freemiums. Freemiums are super fun to make. And those are things to bring people into your funnel. And just like ideal client, how to find your ideal client where they are, how to actually speak to them, how to use all the apps that I use to run my business and get clients and then serve my clients. Like how to use the customer relationship management software, CRM. The one I like is MailChimp, and all the apps I use can be used for free up to a certain number of people. So MailChimp is like up to 2,000 people on your mailing list, and I love MailChimp. You can do landing pages, email campaigns. You can do online courses through MailChimp, like where you can put it on an automatic drip system, so they get a new module of your course every day or every week, whatever it is you want to do. And that's super awesome because you don't have to be involved in it at all. And it does it all for you. So I'll teach you totally how to use MailChimp, how to do an online course, how to automate it, and not have to spend any time working on it every day once you've made it once. I'll also teach you how to use SurveyMonkey. SurveyMonkey is how you learn to read the minds of your clients. So I do like demographic research surveys to find which kind of people I'm attracting and how closely they fit my ideal client avatar that I've made. And if people I'm attracting don't fit my ideal client sheet, then either I need to decide to adjust my ideal client sheet to fit more of the people I'm attracting, or I need to change the way I am marketing and change the messages I'm putting out to attract people closer to my ideal client. So I'll teach you how to do that with SurveyMonkey. SurveyMonkey's awesome. And yet, my 2 favorite free programs both have monkey words in them, MailChimp and SurveyMonkey, which is weird, but they're both awesome. And you can use both of them for free for a long time before your business gets too big. So I teach you all those things. It's in a group setting. So I have a private Facebook group. We meet together every week by Zoom, and then you get a worksheet or some kind of assignment every week. Almost every week has a worksheet. And so you will go through the whole process of taking your business, finding the perfect kind of message you want, Facebook group purpose you want, and create the whole thing, and then learn how to bring these people from strangers to regular paying clients, and it's super awesome. So that starts next week, and it is it's $1,500 if you do payments, and it's $997 if you pay it all at once up front. And then the other course is the How to Overcome Self-Sabotage. So 3 months of that also. It's a 12-week course. But this is a really different format than I've ever done. So everybody gets 4 private coaching sessions, just you and me one-on-one, where we dive deep into your particular forms of self-sabotage and your fears that are causing the self-sabotage. But then twice a month, we have a group Zoom call. And then once a month, we have a Zoom Q&A call. And so you can ask anything you want during the Zoom call. Any issues that have come up with you, we will do group breakthroughs. Ooh, that's going to be fun. So there's going to be, it's a lot of emotional work rather than like worksheet kind of things. So we are going to be figuring out the things that make you not show up for yourself. And you're going to learn how to show up for yourself. And there will be a lot of tracking because we need to find your holes, the holes in your system, because everybody's holes are different. So we'll find your specific holes. So you've got to commit to track. If you don't track, it's not going to work. So if you're serious about finally breaking through that wall you keep hitting over and over and over again, and never living up to your potential, never getting your business off the ground, never making the impact you know you're supposed to be making, then this course is for you. And it is the same price as the other one. It's $1,500 if you make payments, and you can do 4 equal payments of $375, or $997 if you pay it all up front. So those both start next week. As a group, we'll decide when the best time is for the group Zoom meetings, but everything will be recorded and uploaded to YouTube as an unlisted video, and then I'll post the link in the private Facebook group. So if you can't be live, you can watch it later. So everyone that's interested in that, let me know, and I will get you the registration forms, and you decide whether you want to do payments or whether you want to pay up front. And Jen Seeley says, would you say that is a source of chronic illness? Chronic illness, I think, is a different thing. Flare-ups of your chronic illness, yes, that is self-sabotage. Chronic illnesses, I believe we've manifested those for a different reason. There's lots of like really deep psychological reasons for chronic illnesses. And sometimes we have them to teach us something. Like sometimes we haven't always manifested them for some negative belief we have about ourselves. Sometimes it's to teach us something or to prepare us for something greater. So yeah, that's a whole different thing. Chronic illness is a whole different thing. But when you have a flare-up just before your big presentation, so you don't prepare properly and then you suck the next day, I would call that one self-sabotage. So I hope that answers your question. All right, so we have 5 minutes. If anybody else has questions, drop them in the comments. Let's see, so I think I have a roommate for the March cruise. So that is probably no longer open to be my roommate. We do a private coaching session every night of the cruise, and you learn how to do your own cruise retreats. So I'll keep you posted, but I'm pretty sure that position is filled. So, but the cruise still has several cabins open. We have amazing speakers. 3 of them are manifesting speakers. So it'll be really cool to see other people's takes on manifesting. And so I kind of want to call it a manifesting cruise because 3 of us are teaching different aspects of manifesting. But it is personal development. There are other things. The connection between illness and emotions. We have somebody he's going to teach us about overcoming burnout. And he is actually a laughter expert. So he uses like laughter therapy. He's going to be super fun. It's just going to be awesome. Lots of really cool things. So make sure you come get registered before it's full. The deadline is really fast, you guys, November 15th. After November 15th, it's cut off. So if you want in on that, you can make 3 payments still. We still have, you can do a payment in November, December, and January. So 3 equal payments. So with the March cruise, you don't have to pay all up front. You don't have to pay it all up front. I said that backwards. So let me know. I will get you registered before it's too late. My next cruise after that is a speaking cruise, and that is also open for registration, and that's in August 16th through 23rd. And that one is going to, it's leaving from Florida, no, Texas. March is leaving from Miami. August is leaving from Galveston, Texas. They both go to Cozumel and Grand Cayman and Jamaica, I think. I think they both, no. August also goes to Haiti. So anyway, that's all on my website, www.thequeenofmanifesting.com. So go there, check out my cruises, click on the cruises, and it has a list of all of my cruises. So I think that's it. I am at 9:58, so we've got 2 minutes. If there's any questions, let me check my other window. Any questions? Jennifer, yes, I will send you the registration. That's awesome. That's also on my website, so I'll send you that link. Let's see what else. So I started putting all of my Monday morning manifestings on YouTube. So I know how hard it is to go back and find the old videos because we have a lot of posts in the group. So if you go subscribe, actually, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll drop the link in there today again. But all the Monday morning manifestings are going to be there eventually. Right now, there's several, lots and lots of them, but I'm going to keep adding as I have time. So let's see what else. Self-sabotage challenge starts today. Let me know which of you are ready for that, which of you are ready to face some self-sabotage hard questions. And I think that's it. Manifesting Clients course, Self-sabotage course, both start next week. Self-sabotage challenge starts today. The deadline for the March cruise is November 15th. And I think I found a roommate for that. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think that's everything. As always, you guys, you can ask me questions, message me, I'll help you with stuff. And it's 10 o'clock. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. And have a great day. See you later. Bye.